The Archdiocese of Los Angeles is one of the largest dioceses around the world. And we come and work in the United States following the sheep, following the people who migrated into these places. And when we come into this community like Holy Cross, we will celebrate 50 years since the first Cambodian missionaries came here in 1970. Now, before that, there was a community who built this church. This is a 107 years old church. And the first settlers who came here, they built in their own style and according to their own Catholicism, this church. When people came in after them, they were mostly an African American community, they worship in their own way. Now the African American community is almost 4 or 5 people left. But we have on Sundays 7 Eucharists, 7 Masses. And it's filled with people who come from different countries in Latin America. The expression of the Catholic Church around the world is very different. And for missionaries who come here, I'm a Mexican, talking in Spanish to other people who speak Spanish but they are from different countries, is like adapting the gospel to the words and the expressions of that Christian community. We have 13 groups who meet every day and we worship every day a different group being in charge of each Eucharist. We have 7 choirs and the expressions of these communities are very different. On Saturdays, the second Saturday of the month, we celebrate the Eucharist, at least the readings in Maya, in Canjobal. And the Maya community of Santa Eulalia, they are present also in Holy Cross. There are other indigenous peoples who worship in Holy Cross. And being an Gentes missionary means to go and bring the gospel to all the cultures present in one parish. For me, there is no way to make a mission if we are not in charge of a parish. A parish that is inserted in the life of the archdiocese, guided by a bishop. And we try to follow the guidelines of the archdiocese, but we bring also our own way of being missionaries. Not to forget that we are Gentes, to go to all the peoples. And the peoples are coming to us. So we need to learn their languages, we need to learn their expressions, and when it is very difficult to learn their languages, to allow them to make their expressions and make this church that we inherited their own home. That's why Santa Eulalia was brought here 4 years ago, and the community of the Mayas come and worship at least once every month. Welcome to everybody when we say United States. Welcome. Everybody needs to feel welcome. That is an expression of Missio Gentes here in this country where the immigrant people do not feel welcome. The Catholic Church is a sign that everybody is welcome into God's kingdom. At least the doors are open for us in the Catholic Church. Welcome.